Good evening. We're beginning the broadcast tonight with a full-blown civil rights battle in Alabama. Today, most county offices there defied a federal court order allowing same-sex marriage. Many couples were turned away. Some marriage license offices simply did not open. Last night, Alabama's Chief Justice banned same-sex marriage licenses, his ruling also in defiance of the federal court. Alabama would be the 37th state where same-sex marriage is permitted, and in some counties today the licenses were granted. Chip Reed is sorting all of this out for us in Montgomery.
Billy Clark and Carrie Perez, both 26, have been waiting to get married for 4 years. Today they did it after an Alabama judge issued their license.
It feels really good to have people recognize what we've always known to be true. I love you.
Last month, a federal judge struck down Alabama's ban on same-sex marriage, finding it violated the U.S. Constitution. That decision took effect today, but not without judicial chaos.
It's an aberration of our institution in Alabama. It violated Alabama law.
In a defiant challenge to federal authority, Chief Justice Roy Moore of the Alabama Supreme Court ordered Alabama's probate judges not to issue marriage licenses.
I don't like to say anybody shouldn't be happy, but nobody's stopping them from living together. It's about the institution of marriage. And when that institution is destroyed, it's the basic building block for our society.
In a state where most residents oppose same-sex marriage, many Alabama judges sided with Justice Moore, leaving some license bureaus empty. It's not the first time Justice Moore has been at the center of a battle between state and federal power. In 2003, he refused to obey a federal court order to remove a monument of the Ten Commandments from a courthouse. Civil rights activists say today's battle is only the latest example of Alabama resisting federal power. They compare it to 1963, when then-Governor George Wallace stood in the doorway at the University of Alabama in opposition to federal orders to integrate Alabama schools. Moore denies there is a connection between then and now.
This is not about race. This is not about the recognition that all people are created equal. This is about choice.
No one here in Alabama knows what is going to happen next, Scott. It is a case of judicial chaos. The one thing we do know is that despite that federal order, in most of Alabama right now, same-sex couples cannot get a marriage license.
Chip Reed covering the story, and we'll check back in on this tomorrow. Chip, thanks very much.